Hello everyone! Today is Saturday, February 8th, 2025. The time's around 11:30 a.m. Pacific, and the temperature is 51 degrees Fahrenheit here in San Francisco. Hey Juanita, Oleg, and Madonna, what's up my friends? Yes, beautiful view here from the ferry building. We're looking out over the San Francisco Bay and the Bay Bridge, and today we're going to try and walk the entire width of San Francisco. From here at the ferry building, we're going to go east, we're going to go west to Land's End Lookout, which is at the Pacific Ocean. It's about a 7-mile walk, and so we'll attempt to do that today. Previously, a few months ago, I did walk the entire length of San Francisco from south to north, so we're going to do east to west today. And so this is the beautiful ferry building. Very nice marketplace in here with high-end restaurants and coffee shops. Wine and cheese and chocolate and pastries, all really like high-end stuff. I've done a video here previously if you want to check out my ferry building video. Could probably do another one pretty soon. We're gonna make our way towards Market Street and then hopefully take Geary Street or Geary Boulevard. It becomes Geary Boulevard later on, which should take us pretty much all the way to Land's End Lookout. Hey Trisha, welcome. Very beautiful day, yep. M Wall on the run, welcome. And so we've got this nice little arts and crafts fair here in front of the gorgeous ferry building here, with its beautiful clock tower, built in 1896. One of the most iconic structures in the city. And it overlooks the Bay Bridge. So let's make our way into the heart of downtown. Very beautiful day here in San Francisco. We've had a lot of rain recently. 2 atmospheric rivers, but they are all gone. And we've got a gorgeous blue sky. Exactly, Juanita. A very gorgeous blue sky. Just give me a sec here. I'm gonna plug my power charger in. How many miles is the width of San Francisco? Almost 7 miles we're going to walk today, hopefully, if we can make it. So the last time I did the length of San Francisco, like from south to north, that was 8.5 miles, so this is a bit shorter. San Francisco's total area is 46 square miles. Yoshi, what's up? How you doing, my man? We got the beautiful Southern Pacific Railroad building there. At one market. Going to do some snow tubing. Nice. Going to be a great walk all the way out Geary. Yes, we're going to head down Geary. Welcome, George. How you doing, my man? Geary is a good street to walk because it's not too hilly. And it's a very major commercial thoroughfare, so we'll see a lot of stuff on Geary. And that should take us all the way to Land's End. We're going to go through a number of neighborhoods. Pretty much the whole Richmond District we'll go through eventually. Got a beautiful flautist here. Boom shakalaka. What's up, my man? Yes, we're going for a, oh, we've already got a super chat here. Trisha Ferreira. I appreciate your walks and streams. $20. Thank you so much, Trisha. I appreciate you. That's awesome. Thank you. Thanks so much, Trisha. I believe you live in, do you live in the Bay Area, Trisha? Oh, the flutist wants a tip, eh, Lisa? I don't even know. I might have a couple dollars on me, but I think we'll just keep going for now. We'll grab a coffee on our way out at some point. I'm sure there's a lot on Geary Street to drink over there, like a lot of different coffee shops and restaurants. As we see the very tall and beautiful U.S. Bank building here in the financial district. Yes, you hear the cable cars. The cable cars are around here. There's also the historic street cars, which are electric. A lot of them were a lot of the oh, what's up, Trump 2020? How you doing? And Elvin Masi, hello from cold, snowy Toronto. Welcome, Elvin. This is one of my favorite buildings here. It's got a lot of dimension to it and a very gorgeous atrium there with all that glass. Kevin Hawthorne, welcome. Oh, you're from Santa Barbara, Tricia. Oh, okay. But right now you're over in Washington. Cool. Santa Barbara, that is in Southern California. #101 California. You used to work there years ago. Nice. Have I ever been to the Cable Car Museum? Not yet. I'd like to go there at some point. I was in like the sort of back area before, where they park all the well, it was basically the employees' parking lot of the Cable Car Museum, and they had some cable cars and stuff back there too, but I didn't actually go to the regular part of the museum. Oh, okay. I never heard about that, Trump. About the shooting. This is also a very nice building here. One Front Street.
Me and her were like hanging out one day. She's like, you know,
Somebody left their backpacks there. It is a very beautiful day. We've got no clouds in the sky. No chance of rain, I don't think. We've had a lot of rain recently. First, we've got this bronze statue of very naked men working. Naked mechanics. I guess clothing optional at their workplace. Hello from Russia, says Muscarine. Welcome. Welcome to San Francisco. How's the weather in Russia today? You saw folks wearing t-shirts and shorts. Yeah, I know. People are crazy sometimes. What is our destination today? So we're going to, we started at the ferry building, and we're going from east to west to Land's End Lookout. We want to hit up Geary Street for most of the walk. You can see the old historic streetcars there. That's that old one right there is from Detroit, it says on it. That's an old Detroit one. A lot of the other cities have donated their streetcars to San Francisco, the old ones, and they refurbish them and everything and put them back on the road. Damaris Cologne. Hey Damaris, welcome. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you, Damaris. Damaris is a mod for Action Kid. What's up, my man? Post Street. I think the next intersection might be Geary. Vasily, what's up, my man? Fourth time today. Yeah, there's been a lot of streams today, eh? David Ferguson, welcome. Got the monument here for California statehood, I believe. California became a state in 1850. Vasily had his big birthday bash yesterday. That was fun, Vasily. Nice to see you and all the folks there at the Mandarin. Yeah, you had good weather yesterday, yep. I'll probably be doing a stream on my birthday on Monday. You miss this place, David? Did you live around here before? Oh, well, thanks, Trump. It's not till Monday, so. Try to. Oh, thank you, Vasily. And that's Lotta's fountain. That's been here since 1875, that fountain. And I think this is Geary, is it not? I'm going to take a shot here and think it is. So now we're making our way west. And this will take us pretty much all the way to Land's End. Carmine Shoemaker. Looks like a very nice shoe shop here. Carmina. Very nice store inside there. This is Union Square, one of the more high-end areas of the city. Here's Yves Saint Laurent. Scotch and soda across the street. I believe that's a men's clothing store. Rudolph Valentino. Dolce & Gabbana. Brunello Cucinelli. Omega, they sell watches. Louis Vuitton across the street. This is Bulgari. Hey Boris, what's up, man? And Backpack Head. Union Square should look cleaner, yeah. It's not so bad today. I've seen it worse. Wait. There's Macy's, flagship store. I believe it's still scheduled to close, but I'm not exactly sure when. And we've got a cool Yoda heart here. Look at this. Do or do not. I'm liking that. I'm gonna actually take a photo of that. Really hope one day that Bloomingdale's can move into Macy's. It's been really rough few years for Union Square. Yeah, I heard Bloomingdale's is closing down as well. In front of us is the Westin St. Francis Hotel. A very massive hotel. Very iconic hotel here in the city.
It's better to put in your morning.
It says NBA All-Star Alley. The NBA All-Star game is going to be in San Francisco next week. The upcoming Nintendo store is going there. Ah, okay. Down here at the Westin St. Francis. Nice apartments here with the fire escapes. Very nice crown moldings. Oh, Shoe Palace? Never really heard of that. Mastro's, I believe, is a steakhouse, right? I'm not sure. This is called Hotel G. That's Jack in the Box right there. Just need to grab something from my bag real quick here. Prior to 1956, there were streetcar tracks all the way down to... Oh, really? I see. Okay, that's why it becomes more of a boulevard, right? You visited that Jack in the Box a few times after drinking. Yeah, that's a good place to get food after a night out of drinking. I think most Jack in the Boxes are open 24 hours. They have a pretty big menu of stuff. They've got everything from burgers, french fries, to tacos, to breakfast stuff. I had McDonald's breakfast today. One good thing about Geary is it's not ridiculously hilly. Not like California Street or something like that, so it should be a reasonable walk. Hotel Adagio. What's up, Christian Hansen? Yeah, it's looking fairly clean today. Maybe all that rain helped, right? That's the Nazareth Hotel, the Nazareth Hotel. Cool yellow building there. Jack in the Box anytime hits right. You have you've been to your few Jack in the Boxes before, Christian? They have that in Texas. The Geary Courtyard Apartments, those look pretty nice. Place is called Pasha across the street. I don't think that's the same as the famous nightclub Pasha. Looks like a nice building there. Nearby you, within walking distance, you've got a Jack in the Box. Nice. Yeah, they've got curly fries. Actually, that's what I usually get at Jack in the Box, is the curly fries. They're way better than the actual regular fries. The curly fries are really good there.
But I told her to.
We've got Domino's here. You don't see too many Domino's in the Bay Area, really. Well, here's one. Oh, really? You tried the breakfast at Jack? I've never tried the breakfast at Jack in the Box. You're saying it blows away McDonald's? Okay. Huh. Well, maybe I should get that next time. I mean, I usually prefer to make my own breakfast, but you know how it is. Sometimes you feel like getting something from somewhere else. Hotel Union. So as you can see, Geary is just filled with commercial activity here on the street. Like the ground floor of every one of these buildings pretty much is a store or a restaurant or a hotel or whatever. Smoke shop. Are you a YouTuber?
Yeah.
I've seen you before.
Really? No
yeah.
way.
What's your channel again?
Dots on a map.
Dots on the Map.
Yeah.
I'm West Coast Walker.
Oh, cool.
I'm live streaming right now on YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
This is Dots on a Map, everyone. She has great videos. I've seen your San Francisco video before.
Oh, yeah,
Do you live here or?
Yeah, well, kind
Oh.
of. We travel, but we are here for a few weeks.
Oh, okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool. Awesome. Nice to meet you.
West Coast Walker.
West Coast, yes. Dots on a map.
We'll find you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Take care. I totally recognized her from videos I've seen before on her channel where she covered San Francisco and other cities. Pretty good YouTuber. You should check out Dots on a Map. What do we got here? Okay, now this is a cool Cybertruck here, okay? Like, that paint job, that looks so much better. Dots on the map. Thank you, Medano. That was cool, right? Meeting a YouTuber just out of the blue. Hey, Chandler, what's up, man? Yeah, I totally recognized her. H. Hill, welcome, H. Hill. Now, I'm liking the paint job on this Cybertruck. What do you guys think? It's not a paint job. This is a vinyl. That'll be a vinyl cover, probably. And so that would be like, you know, just kind of a peel. They can peel it off and peel it on. And they just stick it on like that. You can get all kinds of different designs. Yeah, super nice YouTuber. Dots on a Map. Very friendly in person too, so check out her channel. Hello, by the book. Welcome. Yeah, 87,000 subs. Yep. That is an awesome. Yeah, I don't think that was a paint job. That was just like one of those vinyl coverings you can get. But yeah, it looked really good. Like, I don't know why they have plain stainless steel on the Cybertrucks. They should all be painted or have some sort of vinyl covering. I think. Like I don't think they should even sell them like that. They just look ugly when you got that old plain ass stainless steel. I mean, like, it probably rusts like crazy, man. Like, without paint, the purpose of paint isn't just to make your car look nice, it's to prevent rust, right? Paint prevents rust. It's a custom wrap. Yeah, exactly. And it's probably even cheaper than a paint job, and you could probably have like tons of options of what you want. It's like basically choosing wallpaper, right? So now we're getting more into the western part of the city as we have reached Polk Street and Geary. We're still on Geary. We're going to stay on Geary pretty much all the way to like Land's End. I mean, it does veer off just right at the end there, but Cybertrucks are well, I mean, I admit, like, there's a Rivian right there. That's an all-electric SUV. Rivian. Nice looking car. I think Rivians actually are maybe nicer looking than Tesla. But the Cybertruck, yeah, it's when it's just like plain silver stainless steel, it's a pretty ugly car, I'll give you that. But if it's got some nice design on it, you know, it's at least somewhat redeemable. I wouldn't drive one though. I'll stick to basically three brands that I really would want to drive is BMW, Mercedes, and Porsche. That's pretty much all I would like, you know. If I have my choice, I'm selecting one of those three. It's hideous. It's let's just say it's kind of a, you either love it or you hate it when it comes to the Cybertruck. When I get to Presidio and Geary, look to the right to see Muni Bus Yard, where your first job was located. Oh, okay, cool. Porsche, yeah, well, Porsche's expensive, but it's not ridiculous if you buy a used one. I've never had Porsche, but I would, if I did my next car, I would probably get Porsche. I tend to stick with the German brands. Oh, what's the name of the other SUV, Chandler? It's called Rivian, R-I-V-I-A-N. And I've been seeing a lot of them lately, and they're very nice looking cars. I like the shape of them. Old Euro exotics. Europeans know how to make cars. Let's not kid ourselves. Cars were actually invented by German, by the name of Carl Benz from Mercedes-Benz fame. Him and his wife basically invented the very first automobile. His wife didn't really get credit though, because back in those days women couldn't get patents for some reason. Sounds like a stupid rule to me, but like if a girl invents something, what's it matter if it's a girl or a guy that invents it? It's still an invention. But Bertha Benz was the first person to drive a car long distance. She drove the car that her and her husband invented 60 miles. And it broke down along the way and she had to stop and fix it. You have a VW Golf. Yes, I used to have a Volkswagen Jetta. And yeah, German engineering is excellent. Justin Berg. Welcome, Justin. Hello, Robert. Nice day for a walk. Yes, beautiful day for a walk. I agree with you there. Not too warm, you know, it's like 50 something degrees. You can do exclamation point weather in the chat if you want to know what temperature it is right now. So we've reached the 45-minute mark. Please remember to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. We're getting into the western part of town now. It's a Unitarian Universalist church right there. This is Franklin Street and Geary. We're still on Geary. This is Hamilton Square Baptist Church. So maybe they call this area Hamilton Square. I've never heard that term yet. Yes, there are a lot of bees. Gavin Newsom is he's very popular in California. Very, very popular. He wins his elections by huge landslides. And there are a lot of EVs here for sure. This brutalist building in front of us is called Holy Cross Cathedral, and this is the Catholic cathedral for the San Francisco Diocese. This is where the bishop sits right here. This is the main cathedral for San Francisco, for the Roman Catholic Church. It's got an interesting brutalist style. It's not a traditional cathedral architecture. I think it's not ugly. It's striking in many ways. Just much different than from a traditional cathedral architecture, which is usually Gothic. Newsom looks like a soap opera star. That always helps. That always helps. Especially if you're on TV all the time. Nijaya Market is a good deal for lunch. We're pretty close to Japantown. There's a different view from the cathedral. It's much different from this side. Very interesting architectural design. That's a good one, Chandler. I don't know. So they have this red lane here. The red lane means that only taxis and buses can drive in that lane. Regular cars are not allowed to drive in this red lane right here. So you'll see that they have these reserved for those types of vehicles. Boris says it's amazing inside. Oh, you've been inside the cathedral? Oh, cool. I've never been inside, Boris. That's cool. And you're saying the concrete work is amazing. The concrete work is amazing. The concrete work is amazing on that thing. You can tell it's like the friggin', it's like, you know, the Bay Bridge or something, or the Golden Gate Bridge or something in many ways, in terms of the concrete pillars that they have, that sort of... I like it. I like it. Even though it's different, I do like it. Traditionally, I like older architecture, but that one looks good. I know, it's around here you don't really need stair climber, Christian. You were hoping that red lane was for cyclists. Well, they do. I don't know if they have bike lanes here. Doesn't look like it. But some areas do have bike lanes, and some areas even have a center bike lane, which they're now removing starting this week. But they're not removing it permanently. They're replacing it with side bike lanes because the center bike lane was too confusing. I did a whole video on that, and I even saw like a driver driving right through it on my video because it was so confusing for the drivers. They didn't know what to. They didn't know. They'd never seen a center bike lane in their life before. Did I think about a career in architecture? Not seriously, but it would be cool. Architecture or archaeology. She's dancing for the camera. This is Hotel Kabuki, so we've reached Japantown now, which is over there. And we're just going to continue on Geary. But the heart of Japantown is over there. There's a square over there. Actually, you can see the square from here too. It comes all the way to Geary. You used to be an architect, Boris. Wow, that's cool. That is so cool. And what do you do now, Boris? Well, you don't have to tell us. I know it's none of our business, but if you want to share, you can. We've got some construction going on here. Oh yes, there's a lot of construction in Japantown. I noticed that right around the Peace Pagoda. There's the Peace Pagoda. And see how it has tons of scaffolding around it? You work in healthcare? Yeah, that is a big switch. Not easy doing architecture, I imagine. This is unfortunately covered with scaffolding today, otherwise we would have a very nice view of the Peace Pagoda. Sort of the central monument here in Japantown. And so there's 3 malls as part of Japantown, and they're all sort of connected, but they're not like huge malls. They're kind of just mini malls. Yeah, it's always busy, right? Because this is where people come to get Japanese food, and like they have a food court, you know, and they have like all kinds of options here. You wish you were here, eh, Chandler? You're saying, you said it before, and you'll say it again. Well, I will admit that it is much nicer here in the winter than most places. there ain't no getting around that. And this kind of weather is perfect for walking for a long distance because it's not too hot and it's not too cold. You know, it's Goldilocks. People there are more familiar to me from your own relatives. So the area we're heading into now is called the Fillmore District. And this was and still is the traditional African American neighborhood here in the city of San Francisco. There's also other ones like Bayview. And this used to be, you know, kind of they called it the Harlem of the West because of the blues and jazz bars and the nightlife, the nightclubs, the famous singers and musicians that would come down here all the time. I think he was honking at that guy because this is one-way street. He's not supposed to be going this way. See, it says this is a one-way street that way. That guy's going the wrong way right there. But here in the Fillmore District, it used to be, you know, kind of like just basically the coolest neighborhood in the city, basically, because of all the music and the culture and all the awesome parties that were happening here at all these different clubs, including this club right here called the Boom Boom Room. The Boom Boom Room. We've got Boom Shakalaka in the chat. And our buddy Boom Productions, once in a while, is usually in the chat. We've got the Boom Boom Room here, which I believe was owned by a famous blues man at one point, or John Lee Hooker maybe may have had a stake in the Boom Boom Room back in the day. They still do have the Jazz Festival here in the Fillmore District. That would be cool, Chandler. 5 more years? Seems like a long time, man. It was cool that we met Dots on the Map there. She's a very good YouTuber. I'm not sure if she does live streams or just recorded videos, but I've only seen recorded videos, I think. Actually, back in the day, it probably had a more sexier meaning. Nice folks today. The guy in the car was waving at us. Everybody seems friendly here in San Francisco. Why wouldn't you be? It's February and it's sunny and warm out. And there ain't no snow on the ground. The Midwest and Northeast snowstorms are expected to be brutal, yeah. And we have our bud, the Ken Continuum. Hey Robert, I'm envious of your weather. Well, I don't blame you, Ken. I've seen the weather lately in Toronto, but thanks for joining, my friend. How you doing? It was so great meeting you in Toronto, my friend. Ken Continuum. He met up with us. We walked around for a good while. Showed me, talked to me all about his neighborhood and his city. We went even over to like the Yonge and Sherbourne area where it was more. It wasn't that bad though compared to some things here in San Francisco. So, but yeah, that was a fun day. And feel free to come down to San Francisco anytime, Ken. That would be cool to see you down here where it's nice and warm and sunny. People are jogging, they're wearing shorts. Yeah, I heard another snowstorm is hitting the Midwest or something like that. So everyone out there, make sure you stay safe. I believe Toronto's getting snow too, right? Thanks, Medano, for putting the link in there for Mr. Continuum. Hopefully someday you'll pay a visit to SF. Yeah, that'd be cool. I know you're into music and history and all that kind of stuff, and they've got a lot of that here, so. And very interesting architecture. We saw a brutalist style cathedral earlier. And they have all kinds of different architectural styles here in the city. Today we're trying to walk the entire width of San Francisco from east to west, beginning at the ferry building on the San Francisco Bay. We're trying to make our way all the way to Land's End on the Pacific Ocean. This is Geary Boulevard and Scott Street. There's the 38 bus. I'll probably have to take that bus back because I'm only doing one-way walking. I'm not doing two-way walking, so. So when you visit San Francisco, Alcatraz, Mrs. Doubtfire, and the rest of that, you're forgetting one big thing there. It's called the Golden Gate Bridge. The Golden Gate Bridge. All this talk of warm weather, though, has gotten me a little. I've just realized that I need to probably take my jacket off here. So let's just stop for a sec. Maybe have a Coca-Cola. Or a Coke Zero, I should say. Let's have a seat here in the bus stop for a sec. I think we've walked a good number of miles so far. Sorry about that. Gimbal issues, sorry about that. Maybe I'll unplug my charger here while I'm at it. The Too Close for Comfort house too. Yes, Ken, it's about 7 miles, exactly. And people do say that it's 7 by 7. It's 46 square miles altogether, San Francisco. So it is approximately 7 by 7. But where I'm going today is just under 7 miles, 6.7 miles I think I calculated. And when I did the length of San Francisco, it was from south to north, but I went to like the very tip. So that was 8.5 miles. Let's just put this here for a sec. Let's unplug this. Okay, my gimbal is Acting like a crazy man now all of a sudden. Hang on one sec. Maybe it can't handle this heat. I'm just kidding. Hello. How are you? It's cool, right? It keeps it stable while I walk around. All right, got our t-shirt on now. We're good to go for the next few miles. No, I'm not going to walk through Golden Gate Park. I'm just heading all the way down Geary. I'll get lost if I go through Golden Gate Park. Got my Coke Zero. The coolest street has to be the New Russian Hill Market. That's where, oh, The Rock was filmed. Interesting. Have a good day, sir. I'm not sure what that building is. It looks like Jewish synagogue, perhaps? Oh, yeah, Sinai Memorial Chapel. Oh, okay. You used to go there. Kaiser Outpatient or the synagogue? Oh, there's Kaiser Permanente. That's the parking lot for it.
She was like, oh, I've got
Kaiser, oh. One-stop shop for healthcare. Oh, okay, cool. This is Monica's florist. Valentine's Day is coming up. So all you guys who have ladies, make sure you buy some flowers. This is kind of getting a little bit hilly here. Korean noodle restaurant. Sounds pretty good. Korean food is quite good. Here's another Kaiser building. Very big medical company here in California. There's another one across the street, Kaiser Permanente. Interesting Spanish style building here. Geary in the Richmond District, yes. Hello Cynthia, welcome. Valentine's Day. Oh no, you do, Chandler. If you have a girl, you better show her some love on Valentine's Day, bro. There's no copping out on that. You'll be in big trouble. Oh, the original Mel's Diner? Okay, because there's multiple Mel's Diners. There's one over in Cow Hollow the other day I saw. Left a book here. At least somebody's reading around here nowadays. Looks like a mall or something over there with a Target, a Subway, a PetSmart. Oh, is that the city center? Yeah, okay. That's where it is. So I don't know if you've noticed, but we've pretty much seen commercial activity all the way down this street since I started on Geary. The ground level has been store after store after store after store. Now I think there might be a little more residential up here, but massage parlor. This is Geary and Presidio. By the book reads. That's a good one, Chandler. Muni AHQ. Okay, so that's where what's this building here? That's where you worked before, right, George? Lucky Penny Coffee Shop. It's a big coffee shop right there. I'm not very familiar with this area. Like, I've driven by here before, but never really noticed these places. There's Trader Joe's grocery store with very unique products. Like, they have their own kind of, you know, flavored yogurts or flavored different types of pies and pastry. I don't know. They've got all these kind of different, their own types of salsa and chips and all that kind of stuff, you know. I don't really go to Trader Joe's very often. Okay, Boris, I'll see you next time. Hey, Randy, how's it going? No, not quite, Randy. Only 7 miles. But yes, T-Shots did the whole length of Yonge Street before. Which I believe was 36 miles, so a lot more than this. And do you think T-Shots had a lot of help? People that were there with her, but I don't think anyone was. She still had to walk those miles. I think we'll start jaywalking now. Hey, Jack Spencer. Oh, thank you, sir. Yeah, there's the Mel's Diner up there. That looks like the original Mel's Diner. Pretty, I can't really see what's on my screen. It's so sunny out here, but pretty iconic place. Well, really, Jack, it's only 7 miles. So, you know, it's mostly clickbait when I say I'm walking the entire width of San Francisco. Even though it is the entire width, it's still not a huge area, not like Toronto. Toronto's 243 square miles altogether, which is actually more than 5 times the size of San Francisco in terms of geographic area. Earth's Coffee, this is called Earth's Coffee. Bevmo across the street. That's a liquor store. Hey David, working from home today? Nice. This is Jordan Street. Jordan Street, named after the greatest basketball player of all time. Yeah, people are surprised that Canada gets so hot in the summer. That's true, they are surprised about that. Summer in Toronto is much hotter than San Francisco, like much, much, much hotter. Yep, very nice day here. This is considered the Richmond District. Reach 2nd Ave. So the avenues here are numbered, just like how the streets are numbered downtown. You have the avenues here. So you have 2nd Avenue here instead of 2nd Street, which is downtown. So if someone tells you to meet them on 2nd Street, make sure you go there instead of here, because it's a completely different part of town. But if this is 2nd Avenue, the last avenue is 48th. So that means I have 46 streets to go. "46 blocks. BK here.
Weird. It tastes so weird.
Hey, Plush Mickey. How are you, Elizabeth? Looks like they're not sure where to go. Hopefully they didn't get called over to 4th Street instead of 4th Avenue. Like I said, you could get a little confusing with the streets and the avenues. Looking for you, exactly. Imagine if the ambulance went to the wrong, went to the avenue instead of the street. Oh man, that would not be good. You used to do the Irish pub crawl, and oh, cool, Jack. Yeah, we've got an Irish sports bar right here, Abbey Tavern. Tonight's the big UFC fight. I don't watch I believe the Super Bowl is tomorrow. That's going to be a big game. I don't really watch football either, but
Geary Rapid to 48th Avenue.
that bus is going all the way to 48, so that's the bus I'll probably take to go back from 48th to here, or to not to here, but to Market Street. Gary M says hello from Calgary. Where exactly have I landed in San Francisco? We're at the corner of Geary Boulevard and 6th Avenue. 6th Avenue. We're in the Richmond District. And we're making our way to Land's End. Land's Any place without snow. Oh yeah, I bet you Calgary has a lot of snow this time of year, right?
That's it. Oh yeah, this is so nice. Oh, yeah, this is still so nice. Yeah.
Fairly warm winter until Mother Nature decided it's not going to be warm no more, huh? Hello, sweetie kid, what's up? This is a nice church here, built 1914. Star of the Sea. Star of the Sea is what this church is called. It's got the aquatic kind of colors, the white and the that beautiful blue. Very interesting and unique church. I've never heard of that Star of the Sea. Yeah, deep ale. Yeah, probably, right, Chandler? It does sound more like a cruise ship rather than a church. I've never heard of a church with that kind of name, Star of the Sea. Maybe it's for sailors? Let's have a drink of water here. Come on, gimbal. Is this considered the more residential area? Yes. We're getting into area, Richmond. Like, Geary has a lot of businesses, but if you go down these side streets, it's just all houses mostly. But if you've noticed, Geary, since we started way back at Union Square, has been one business after another. Every single building has some sort of commercial activity at the bottom here on the ground floor here on the street level. You like Southern Ontario, says Gary, and you'd like to go back at one point. And Southern California, the leaves don't change. Now, not really. Well, they do, kind of. I don't know, but it's not really. No. Northern California, they kind of do sometimes, but yeah, you're not kidding. This isn't where you come for fall colors. Sign up there says where Plato means python. Where Plato meets python. I think I know what they mean by that. Python is a popular computer language used in AI. Your family and you are very enjoying my channel. So happy to have subscribed. Well, thank you very much, By the Book. I appreciate you. I'm glad you and your family are enjoying watching this walk through San Francisco and my other walks. How far do I have to go? Let's see. Good question. Maybe 2.5 miles, oh. See, at this gas station they have something called renewable diesel number 2, and that's what I always get in my car, because renewable diesel is not made from petroleum. It's made from agricultural waste, basically vegetable oils and like pig fats and stuff like that, and they process it into diesel fuel, and so it has very few impurities compared to petroleum. Your engine stays a lot cleaner, and it has a higher cetane value, so your engine runs nicer. And it doesn't even smell like diesel. It basically smells like nothing, which is another bonus, because usually when you pump diesel into your car, your hands smell like diesel for like 5 hours. The vegan cafe across the street, if anyone here is vegan. I believe our buddy Coleslaw is vegan, he mentioned. I haven't seen him today though. What's this guy doing? Hey, Katie Lynch, you're in my neck of the woods. When you come to 21st, you'll be 1.5 miles. Oh, nice. This is where you're from, Katie? Awesome.
30 feet.
Yes, there is a bus, and I'm going to have to take this bus back. Well, the one that's going to be on the other side of the street. Because that's really the only bus that goes down Geary. I think that goes all the way back to Market Street. Let me know what would be the first BART station that comes to that I would get off at from if I was taking Geary back into the eastern part of the city. What would be the first BART station that I'd come to? What's up, Juanita? Glen Park BART station. So the 38 bus goes there? I don't know if it would go all the way to the Glen Park BART station if it's the Geary 38 bus, but let me know. Probably Powell. Oh, okay. I could take it to Glen Park if I switch buses, yeah. Might just be easiest for me to stay on Geary until I hit Powell or whatever. Maybe Civic Center? This is 19th Avenue. Major thoroughfare. Especially south of Golden Gate Park. Randy Rock, $5 super sticker. Thank you so much, Randy. Appreciate you, my man. That's for the bus. Perfect. I think it's like $3, so that's perfect. Appreciate you, man. So, Katie, you think Powell would make most sense? Okay. That makes sense. I'm just not sure the route of 38 exactly where it goes, but oh, sorry, Chandler, I must have missed it. I hear what you're saying, Katie. Yeah, that makes sense. It's a little bit longer walk because Geary is a little bit farther from Market Street at that point than it is when you get to Powell. Okay. These are the very interesting ficus trees here. Very nice church here. St. Monica's Catholic Church. St. Monica's Catholic Church. I believe there's a St. Monica's in Toronto as well. Byzantine Catholic Church. This is 24th Avenue. We need to get to 48th, so halfway there. Buy the book, $4.99 super sticker. Thank you so much. Buy the book. Appreciate you. Awesome, thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying today's live stream. This is Trader Sam. Instead of Trader Joe's, they went with Trader Sam. Kind of a similar logo too. Trader Joe's might want to look into that. And this is the Holy Virgin Cathedral. And this is Russian Orthodox Cathedral. A beautiful, beautiful Russian Orthodox cathedral here in the Richmond District. That's probably my favorite type of church architecture, is the Russian Orthodox style with those gorgeous onion domes or whatever you want to call them. And there's a Russian Orthodox priest right there. They wear all black. See the frescoes. They love their imagery and icons. Let's see if I can
find this window.
Smells like incense in here. Beautiful. Look at all the icons. Hundreds and hundreds of icons. Very distinctive of Russian Orthodox. Very beautiful.
Like 2 or 3 other names, those are original names. Every other name has been named after that. Also, or some ferry.
Yeah.
Very gorgeous church.
Like, was it a boss?
I made sure to take my hat off before I went in. Cute little bookshop here. One of those sort of religion and spirituality bookshops that you used to see a lot in the 90s. That was Dirk is with us. What up, Dirk? Beautiful, right? That was an amazingly beautiful church, very distinctive of Russian Orthodox architecture, and the interior was so magnificent. Are there grumpy old ladies hissing at you? I'm not sure. I didn't see any. They all looked very nice in there. Juanita thought it was beautiful. Love the adobe architecture. You love independent bookstores, as do I. Yeah, I love independent bookstores. There used to be so many more. With kind of good old Amazon took care of business when it comes to the whole bookstore world. They just like wiped out everyone. Not that I have never bought a book from Amazon, don't kid yourself. I bought many books from Amazon, but some books, you just walk into a bookstore and you find that certain book. I bought Ken Continuum, a book there that I found at a used bookstore in St. Thomas, Ontario. I don't think I would have found something like that on Amazon necessarily, you know what I mean? And used bookstores aren't expensive. This looks like a Valentine's Day store here. They've got everything going on. Valentine's Day's coming up, eh? Oh, good. You guys are getting excited. Deborah asks, could we turn obesity into diesel fuel? Theoretically, yes. You could use liposuction, collect all that fat, oxidize it or whatever it is they do to it. I think they had hydrogenate it, and it becomes diesel fuel. It's really not that hard to turn pretty much any oil or fat into diesel fuel. And that's not biodiesel, that's number 2 diesel. So that's good for any diesel vehicle. You don't have to change your engine or anything like that. This is the Presidio Middle School. That's quite the middle school right there. That's a very large and beautiful looking middle school. It's probably private. Well, I don't know, maybe it's public. That's probably private. No food or coffee, not yet. Nope, just been, because I had a big breakfast at McDonald's and all that, and I had coffee, and so I did have a can of Coke Zero as I was walking. I'll wait until I get to Land's End. I don't think it's that far from here. We're at 30th Avenue. We only need to get to 48th. And they're not, what I will do though, I think, is plug in my power charger now before I forget. Okay. It's a city school, says Katie Lynch. So what does that mean? It's a public school? It's a very nice public school. They must have a good amount of money for schools here. Oh, shit. Sorry. I was standing in the bus stop and I didn't need to take the bus. But I think someone was getting out anyway, so we're good. Yeah, it looks like it is a public school according to Katie. She knows, she lives around here. Hello, Neurojack. How you doing? Sorry, it's so sunny here. It's hard to see the screen. Oh, you wanted to do this video too, you just haven't had time. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, we started at the Ferry building on the east side of the city. Made our way down Market Street a little bit and then took Geary. And we're still on Geary. We've got a long way on Geary so far. But the total will be about 7 miles by the time I get to Land's End. Well, we're at 2 hours and 20 minutes. Pan left to the pretty campus. Oh, is that George Washington High School? Is that also public? It's a very nice high school. Very nice high school. Oh, so the schools here in San Francisco are pretty fancy. The property taxes must be high. Oh, and they don't even need to be because the real estate is so expensive. I'm okay with that though, because I think you need good schools. You need good education. I don't know. Kids nowadays, they don't really care about learning much, I don't think. Well, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. They do, as long as it's on TikTok, right? But like reading books on history and geography and architecture and, you know, playing instruments and all these things that were important in the past. I don't know how important they are now. Hello, Elena. Yes, this is correct, Chandler. I do pay that much. How do you know how much I pay? No, the city has plenty of money. This is a very wealthy city. There are some folks who are not doing so well. But it doesn't mean it's not a very wealthy city. We're finally hitting areas of Geary that is not like packed with commercial activity. We're getting deep into the western part of the city known as the outside lands. Well, yeah, we're like in the outside lands now. This wasn't really developed until later on, like after the earthquake and all that stuff. I knew they just called it the outside lands because it was just a bunch of sand dunes out here. This is all built on sand dunes. There weren't really any trees. It was just mostly sand and brush and bushes and probably some wild animals and whatnot hanging out here. Oh, you were talking about rent in general. Does a trolley car run from the ocean? Well, Those trolley cars, yeah, you can take it all the way to Fisherman's Wharf. There's 3 trolleys now. Well, they call them cable cars. There's a cable that runs underneath the ground and it's continuously moving. And the cable cars, they grip onto the continuously moving, very thick, strong cable made out of steel. They grab onto it with these pliers called grips. So the guy who runs the cable car is called the grip man. And yes, it's almost always a man. I think there's only been 2 women that have ever had that job, but and then the grip man has to grip strongly using those plier things to the cable so that it goes, and then he has to let go when he wants to stop. There's brakes too, I think, on there, but that's how the cable car works. Judah has a trolley. They have like there's Muni that has subways and streetcars, right? Which are electric streetcars that have the cables above. They have the electricity. They have this like antenna thing that sticks out, and then they attach it to the cables that are above, and those are electric cables. Those are just feed electricity right into the bus or the streetcar. There's buses and streetcars that both use it, and that just basically gives the engine power from electricity. So that works a little differently than the cable cars, but yeah, you could call those trolleys probably. Trolleys have a lot of different definitions. It's better probably to say streetcars and cable cars. So that's true. Cars don't run on water, but you can now Toyota, I believe, has come up with something. These hydrogen fuel cells have actually existed for a while, where you take water and you split it into oxygen and hydrogen. You know, water is H2O, right? There's 2 atoms of hydrogen. Well, if you can split the water into its constituent atoms, you can use hydrogen, which is flammable. Oxygen is too, but hydrogen is used as a fuel sometimes in space. And so they want to use it for cars now too. I think Toyota's developing that. Does San Fran have subways? Yep. 2 subway systems. Well, 3. It has BART, which is a subway that does go underground, and Muni also goes underground. But they're kind of a mixture of above ground. Like also BART also goes above ground over in Daly City. BART is pretty extensive. It goes throughout the whole Bay Area, not just San Francisco. But Muni just goes through San Francisco. We're trying to walk the whole width of San Francisco today. It's been a very nice day for walking. We're at 38th Avenue. We want to get past 48th Avenue. Building. Yes, the 28 does, doesn't it? I took the 28, I believe, from Golden Gate Bridge to Daly City. I think that was the 28. when I walked the entire length of San Francisco. I took the bus back. I'm going to do the same thing today. But the problem is, I don't know if the 28 will be close to where I'm going. You remember that backpack head? My only worry is I hope we don't buffer when we get over there. I know I'm jinxing myself, but it's kind of known for buffering over there. We'll see. Dude's got a nice car. Yeah, that makes sense, Chandler. I think hybrid is a good idea. If you have a garage and everything, you have like a charger at home, you know, you can get an all electric EV, but although there are a lot of places to charge nowadays, I like simpler cars that don't have too much fancy gadgets. Coffee break at Balboa shop. I might go to, but we've already passed 36th Street. I'll find somewhere else. I wonder if they have coffee over by Land's End a bit on Geary Street. Because I don't want to really veer off Geary right now and go to Balboa. That is one of my favorite coffee shops, Simple Pleasures Cafe. I think it's on Balboa on 36th though. We're already at 42nd, so. Yeah, there's a lot on Balboa. I'm not in deep need of a coffee right now, to be honest. I had that Coke Zero and I had a coffee right before I started, pretty much. There's really no more shops on Geary. Yeah, I think you're right. This is all residential from now on, except for Walgreens. Safeway. Yeah, I could probably use a restroom, but I think there's one also at the Land's End Visitor Center there. Correct me if I'm wrong. I have a feeling it might get worse. Had 46 to go, now we only got 2 to go. Buffering. Let me know if it's back. Let me know if it's... Yes, that's the Cliff House, exactly. The signal okay, Katie? Oh, okay, good. Thanks, Medano. That's the Cliff House, which was a pretty popular restaurant, but then it essentially closed during COVID and hasn't opened up yet. And this is Ocean Beach. So we didn't quite make, well, I did make it to Land's End, but the signal died over there, so unfortunately, when I have the chance, check out, well, I'll do that maybe some other time. I don't want to go back there because the signal, it looks like this direction, I'm okay. What's up, HD? Beautiful view here. Those are the seal rocks. Those are the seal rocks. And lots of people playing volleyball today. Yes, I did make it to Land's End. Yes, it did. It does count. Nice February here in California, right? People hanging out on the beach, playing some volleyball, drinking, partying, doing whatever people do. It's a gay old time. Ah, okay, HD. I might head over to the Balboa Street and grab a coffee. Did I show this place once ago? I've shown it before, yep. Not that many times. Today just happens to be a very nice day, and it looks like there's some maybe volleyball tournament happening. Now, his question is that Balboa Street there, or is it the next one? We made it from the entire width of San Francisco. Unfortunately, my signal didn't do so great, but I'll remember that I can't stream in that part of the town. Oh, thanks, Katie. Appreciate you. Walking uphill after I just did 7 miles isn't going to be that much fun. Yeah, I'm gonna thank you, George. I'm definitely gonna take a break once I get there. That is a beautiful beach. Today was more packed than usual, I think, because usually it's kind of a little cool and cloudy and windy, but today I guess the sun is out. I don't know what the temperature is. You can do exclamation point weather in the chat. But maybe there was some sort of volleyball tournament. Well, I'm gonna be hitting the coffee time first. And then I'll worry about finding the bus. Good thing this is all uphill, because after you've already walked 7 miles, it's way better to walk uphill. Oh, thanks, Randy. Thanks, man. I'll grab a coffee with that. Appreciate it. $5 super sticker. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm gonna get a coffee, maybe a snack or a sandwich or something. Switch sides.
Are you fucking kidding me? No, it's true.
Yeah, there's not that many streamers from San Francisco. I'm going to end the live stream here, and then I'll have a bite to eat, and I'll take the bus back. But I'll make a recorded video of me taking the bus back. I think that'll be a good recorded video. Very interesting looking foliage. Yeah, there is different foliage here than there is in Canada for sure. All right, everyone, thanks for joining me on this long walk from the entire width of San Francisco. Appreciate everyone who donated support today, and thank you to all the mods. Thanks to all my supporters. Make sure you click like and subscribe. I also have memberships that you can sign up for. And yeah, thank you so much. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, take care, everyone. Bye for now.